Perilous expedition to Uninhabited Island in the South Atlantic confirms existence of the world's 8th lava lake. A new National Geographic Explorer episode follows an expedition to Saunders Island and the first documented ascent of Mount Michael, a volcano hosting the world's 8th lava lake. Now we know that we have over 100 volcanoes in Antarctica, and there are some geologists who believe that Antarctica also constitutes has a supervolcano the size of Yellowstone. Now in 2001, NASA satellites scanned an uninhabited island near Antarctica in the South Atlantic Ocean, detecting a thermal anomaly that left scientists reeling. Deep inside an unexplored volcano, they detected the signature of a bubbling lake of molten rock. Only 7 such lava lakes were known worldwide. With nothing but thermal data, however, volcanologists were unable to confirm the existence of a lava lake, and 2 decades later they finally did it. In a brand new Explorer episode premiering Thursday, October 26, which is tomorrow, filmmakers followed scientists and mountaineers as they negotiated the first ascent of Mount Michael, a volcano on Saunders Island in the South Sandwich Islands, and confirmed it contained the lava lake. Lava lakes are one of the best natural laboratories that we have to study volcanic processes. Emma Nicholson, volcanologist and associate professor in earth sciences at University College London, who went on the expedition, told Life Science. She said, lava lakes are not permanent. They are geologically transient. So when we discover a new laboratory, we have to harness it as quickly as we can, she said. Nicholson and the team of explorers first tried to reach the summit of Mount Michael in 2020, but poor weather conditions forced them to abandon the effort halfway through. The successful ascent finally occurred in November 2022 and was years in the making, Nicholson said. Besides getting a glimpse of the lava lake, the mission's objective was to collect data to improve models of volcanic activity. Lava lakes enable scientists to take the lid off a volcano, Nicholson said. Normally, all the process of how magma moves and releases gases is hidden deep underground, and we basically have to interpret what we can measure at the surface, she said, but these processes are out in the open at lava lakes. From the moment the team set sail, they encountered a series of obstacles that threatened the success of the expedition. Navigating across the stormy Southern Ocean to Saunders Island was no small feat, Nicholson said, but they were rewarded with a spectacular view upon arrival. The way the wind warps around the island creates a little oasis of calm within the ocean, so we sailed through this wall of cloud and suddenly the volcano opened up in front of us, she said. It was the most magnificent moment. The biggest challenge was the initial climb to Mount Michael, Nicholson said. The cold had got into my bones, my legs were seizing up, and I had a lot of pain in my ankles, she recalled. I thought I would be the reason why the team could not make it to the top, and it was crushing. The explorers eventually reached the summit, but visibility was too poor to make out the lake. On a second ascent, the team finally glimpsed Mount Michael's crater. It was bigger and more vast than I could ever have imagined, Nicholson said. At the bottom of the gaping hole, they found what is now officially the 8th known lava lake on Earth. There are many reasons why lava lakes should not exist, Nicholson said. When lava is this close to the surface and is exposed, it should crystallize and form a solid plug. Too much magma and too much pressure would trigger an eruption, so it's this absolute perfect balance. The discovery will help scientists improve volcanology models and fine-tune measuring instruments, Nicholson said. She said, my golden goal is to go back at some point and install permanent monitoring stations that can then send data to us by satellite. And Explorer Lake of Fire premieres on National Geographic, will be available to stream on Disney Plus on Friday, October 27th. This is by Sasha Parr on Life Science. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.